Thank you for tuning in to another we forgot to hit the camera.
Okay.
Thank you for tuning in to the CWHipHop Podcast. I'm your host, DJ bvnc, aka Bank. Co-host here, I got Garke and Prizm. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram at bvnc95 and Twitter at IamBVNC. Prizm, where can the listener find you at?
You can find me on Instagram as prizmrap, PRIZMRAP, and as Prizm on Facebook. What about you, Garke?
You can find me on Instagram at Garke Gains, GARKE, GAINZ, and every other platform, which is Garke, GARKE. Thank you guys for tuning in to today's podcast. It should be a good time.
Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at CWHipHop. We just had a great live DJ. I enjoyed that one quite a bit.
That was pretty fun, yeah.
Make sure you go check that one out on SoundCloud. The podcast is uploaded everywhere else.
Or you can literally, if you're listening to this right now and you want to go listen to the live DJ, go on our Instagram.
Instagram, yeah. We do the Instagram
Actually, it's
live.
not uploaded yet.
It's not uploaded yet.
Don't do that.
But you can listen to it live while we are doing it and interact with us, making it a little more interactive here. We got changes to the station. We're going at 7 p.m. now for the live DJ, around 8 o'clock for the live podcast. Oh, yeah. The ambiance
I really forgot that makes the lights.
yeah.
I forgot that we did that.
Yeah. We changed a little bit to the station. We got a few schedule changes, so check out our socials for the schedule up there. We have 2 interviews this month. We have ZKG on the 11th, and then Young Wave on the 25th.
Hell yeah.
Which is also Prizm's birthday, so excited to get him in there.
Man.
Let's do some new music out of the scene here.
Yes,
we
sir.
have SB Stevie and Ace Wild. They have Just Business music video out, so you can go stream that now. Ezile has Bad For Me out now on all.
Super good, by the way.
Is it?
Super good, yes.
It's out on all platforms, so wherever you get your music. Secrets by Josiah the Prince. It's a project. It's out everywhere, so you can go stream that now. We have some upcoming music. Blackheart Monty and Bad Boy Banky. Better Off out on August 10th, and then we have Catastrophe, the new artist to our station, Famous, with a music video coming out on August 20th.
So who are the two new artists?
Yeah,
other than Catastrophe.
We have Mo City out of Milwaukee, and then Catastrophe out of La Crosse.
There we go.
So
okay.
You can find their music and links to all that on CWHipHop.com/artists. We are also making changes to the website as well. So when you go in there, I want to make it so that way you go right to CWHipHop.com. It starts playing music for you. I also had some feedback about when you play the station, it's just blasting right away. So we added a feature so that way it'll make the audio a little lower, and then you can turn that up when you get it all going. And then when you move pages, you can also just continuously stream it. What do you got?
I mean, another way that you can, stop it from just blasting.
turn your phone down.
Turn your phone down.
You can, but you got to realize it's like we are working with the public, and like
I love how we're all wearing black shirts today. By the way, I just made that up.
Where's your CW Hip Hop one?
It says CW Hip Hop, right? That's Chinese or Japanese for CW Hip Hop.
That looks
new logo.
It's Japanese for CW Hip Hop, and that's the CW Hip Hop logo right there. Okay.
I mean, it is orange. I guess I'll give you that.
It's what it is.
If it works, it works.
And this is our mascot.
Oh my God.
Naruto.
Oh yeah. So we have a new mascot, new logo. You can also listen to Wisconsin Music Podcast on CWHipHop.com Mondays and Fridays at 6 p.m. We also have 2 hours of breaking and entering radio from Milwaukee, Fridays at 7 p.m. until 9, and then Saturdays from 10 a.m. until noon. The podcast and live DJ do air on CWHipHop.com from 10 a.m. until noon as well. You can also support the station on Patreon.com/CWHipHop, and we'll add your name to the end of the podcast for your support here. If you are a Wisconsin hip-hop artist, you can send your music to the station at submissions@CWHipHop.com. If you want to get the most out of your listening experience from CW Hip Hop, we do have playlists as well on Spotify, SoundCloud, and Loom. It is playlists with music from CW Hip Hop and on those platforms, so you can just play it into your playlist, add it into your other playlists, add it to your music.
And it's all in one convenient spot.
Just CW
Whichever app you use, SoundCloud, Spotify, Loom. Y'all probably don't even know what Loom is. That's okay.
What is
Spotify
Loom?
And SoundCloud? You guys can find it. I'll explain that in a second for sure.
Yeah.
But it's all in a convenient spot. Just look up CW Hip Hop, and boom, you got the live DJs, the podcasts, all on SoundCloud. You're good to go. And on Spotify, you can listen to all the podcasts or all the artists.
Is there
Again,
any
all in one
way
place.
we can set that up too on Apple? Is there a way to do
Apple what? Like
playlists
Apple
and
Music?
stuff? Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't fuck around with Apple Music, so I have no clue.
Yeah,
We'll
you're the only one with Apple here, so I mean that'd be something we'd have to use your device
really
for.
use it. It's my work phone.
Yeah, that's true too. Something we might have to look into to get onto Apple Music, because I know a lot of people do use that over Spotify.
Yeah, that's true. There are a lot of Apple Music goers.
Yeah, something to look into. But Loom is something that's kind of new, and I think
Loom.
something that we could kind of highlight here for a bit, because it is something out of Madison, Wisconsin?
Out of Madison, yeah. So it's literally a social media for artists, music artists, any kind of genre that is, not just hip hop. You can either be a fan or an artist when you go and make your account, and it's just an easy way for people, or an easy, streamlined way for people to post their music and also have other artists, give feedback, and fans an easier way to just see their stuff
and interact.
Exactly, because it's like, you're trying to post all your music stuff on Instagram, and all the models on Instagram are taking over. So it's not about music. Nobody gives a fuck. They're on there for the big butts and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Cannot lie.
Jesus Christ. Good song reference. But it's just a great place. Loom. It's LUM, live up and come.
I think it's loom.fm.
Loom.fm, yep. Or just on the App Store, it's just Loom.
But it stands for something. Loom.
It's live, not up and coming. It's live underground music, or maybe
undiscovered.
Live undiscovered music. Yes, that's what it stands for. And it's out of Madison, like you said. Literally just an app, or you can use the browser. Really easy. Just you can literally follow so many underground talented artists that you would never find anywhere else, because the internet is just so full of bullshit that's not art.
Yeah, social medias are kind of everything, and Loom was taking it, so it's social media for music, which I really enjoy. I can find new music, I can interact with fans. You can actually support your artists directly on there. They have a gifting program, so I thought that was kind of cool, and I was glad to see that somebody was developing it.
You can get the points, like the gifting points, for free, just by listening to music. Every day you sign in, you get points. You listen to music, you get points. Boom.
Actually, I'm gonna drop this here.
How's it going? What's up, Billy? How's it going, guys?
I'm on my streak here. I have 89 days on my one streak, and then 77 on the other one. So
Jesus.
I'm making sure I get it every day, and it's just free coins.
I've been a big fat goose egg for a while.
Yeah, I've been at a donut. Not gonna lie.
I think the one that I have is the daily one where you just go in there and tap it, and that was since I've got the app. So I'm almost 3 months in now. So I've been collecting all those coins.
It's only been 3 months since you got the app.
It's only been about that, yeah.
We got it maybe a couple weeks.
You got a little before me, and then I came in, and
it's only been that long,
dude. Time is crazy.
It's been
right now.
nuts.
Yeah, damn.
That kind of keeps me grounded. I'm like, oh damn, we're only on like 3 months going here. Like, sheesh. But yeah, it's a great social media. If you want to support us all on there, I'm on there as bvnc. Prizm, you're on there as what?
Prizm.
Yep. And Garke, what are you on there as?
What do you think?
Garke, yes, great branding. Garkeys.
If you want a playlist, just go on Spotify, look up CWHipHop. You got the playlist with all the CWHipHop artists right there.
Yep,
7 hours
Spotify
and
playlist.
40 minutes.
You Venmo me $10, I will make you a custom playlist.
He'll make you a sex playlist.
Hey,
no. You gotta let me know what you want.
I will say, if you want a good playlist, hit him up, because he'll give you some bangers. I still listen to some of your old ones when we were living in the house there, and we had the colors going on.
When we were living in the house, it's literally his house.
Yeah, living in your house.
My
we
house.
were all living in your house.
Yeah, it's a house. It's the place I live in.
Interesting
trap house?
point in time. No, we don't trap out of there.
No,
we trap hella hard, bro.
I sleep there.
I trapped TikTok out of that house, dude.
Trapped TikTok.
Oh my god, I forgot about TikTok phase there for a second.
I was actually going hard on that, to be honest.
In my basement, you were just like the jump shot.
I loved that one, but it flopped.
So
It flopped hard, bro. It sucked.
I thought it was pretty good. That's the one I remember. That's like the only one I remember.
That one was fun to make.
Simpler times.
Simpler times.
Way simpler times.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What is life?
But yeah, go follow us on Loom. But we have all those other playlists on there. So if you want to listen to CW Hip Hop off of the station and add it right into your other listening behaviors, I guess to call it. I know everybody probably here listens to music all day, every day. So just add it right into there. Support the local Wisconsin hip hop scene.
Speaking of TikTok, go follow us on TikTok at CW Hip Hop as well for
CW
little
Hip-Hop
to no
R&B.
content.
CW Hip Hop R&B on TikTok.
I said for little to no content.
Yes.
There's a couple things I post, I guess.
We're also on Snapchat.
Which, again, no content.
We're working on
Fuck
these.
me. It's just hard with this work. This battery dies on this fucking iPhone 6 so fast. It's ridiculous. Well,
that was a whole thing.
It's a whole thing with Apple. They literally downgrade the batteries on old phones. Like 110%. Every update, they'll downgrade the battery on old phones. So that's just what sucks. I literally have to keep that bitch plugged in if I'm going to be doing social media on it.
That's crazy.
It's pretty bad. But I kind of try, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, Catastrophe, what's up, bro?
Yeah, so we're shouting out the Instagram live
and
here.
the West Coast native was good.
If you guys want to tune into the live podcast here and interact with us, we have that on Instagram at CWHipHop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do like the hat. Whose hat is that?
Are you gonna respond?
That is JD. Yeah. No, thank you for the compliment on the hat. The hat is from an artist from Wausau, JD. One of our honestly close friends now.
Yeah.
Real awesome guy.
He's literally been on the you guys can go watch a podcast on our IGTV with him there.
Honestly, I think there's only like 3 hats that have been sold.
Really?
And this one's signed.
Yeah, and this is signed. It's got a signature right here. And I'm one of the few that have them right now. But hopefully he might make some in the future, but I can't talk about that.
Yeah, I know he's doing a lot of merch right now. We're
all
hoping
good,
that we
Cash.
can get
You're good, bro.
CW
You're
Hip
good.
Hop merch as well.
Welcome
Getting
to the
that
podcast,
rolling out
buddy.
soon. I know that's been something that we've been talking about a lot, but it's just like I know he's got his stuff he's working on. We're working and getting that. So hopefully you guys can get some merch. I know I've had a lot of people mention me about it. And it's just like, yeah, we'll get there. We're getting there. Hold on.
We have a lot going on.
Oh, dude, that's an understatement of the year.
No shit.
Yeah, so merch is coming soon. We're making changes to the website. Always improving. I just updated the notes and description on there. We went, I think it was like 6 hours last, and I updated that to 12 hours, and now we had 40 artists, and now we're up to 60.
My God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you mean like the hours worth of music just in
Yeah,
general?
yeah.
Oh, my God.
You missed 2 weeks, and it changes, so I was like, yeah.
Oh, jeez. I remember we were at like 8 hours, and I thought that was good. Like, I was advertising that to people. I was like, hey, we got like 8 hours of music. We got like 25 artists. And now we got 60. And it's like 13 hours of music. It's like, dude, you could have half of your day
12
just be
hours of
CW
music
hip-hop.
active. Like, we have more than that, and it's probably closer to like 15 hours of music just from local Wisconsin artists. Like,
It's kind of crazy.
yeah, I did not think we were going to get this
Considering
far
the
without-
songs are all like 3 minutes long. Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
I wonder what our song count is. I just it's another
That's
thing I'd have
another
to
thing.
tally.
That actually should be. We should figure that out to tally it up and put that as like a. Because that would be a good. Because you know how it just sounds good having 60 artists and 12 hours of music playing all the time. It would also sound. It'd be another thing that sounds good as like a marketing thing. Like, oh, we got this many songs. Exactly. No, exactly.
We're probably close to that. No,
Over 9,000.
I need merch for all the homies. Dead first though, yeah,
Feel
no
that, though.
shit. I fucking feel that in the heart. Don't even. Why do you have to bring up memories like
Yeah,
this?
come on, Billy.
Now you're just bringing bad vibes, Billy. Bad vibes.
All right,
I don't want to think about my debt on the podcast.
Let's go into one of our topics for the week. Let's
Something
start
that's
with
not
the
about
Kanye
debt.
one.
You want to start with the Kanye one?
I mean, that's about a lot of money.
Oh, I was gonna say that is about debt, kind of. He
is-
might go into
it is-
debt renting this.
Kanye ain't going into debt, but like, if I were to spend like Kanye, I'd be in debt and more. But yeah, Kanye
You'd
in debt
be
for the rest
owned
of
by
my
the
life.
bank.
Yeah.
You and your life would be owned by the bank if you had that much money to spend and you didn't have that much money. And
I'd have to almost work for the bank to pay it off.
Oh,
Listen,
Huh,
that's crazy.
interesting.
That's interesting. Bank over here working for a bank. I wonder why you got his name.
Yeah, so Kanye West, Donda has been a whole development, but more has come out of this story. Apparently, he is now renting out the most expensive real estate in the world, paying $1 million a day to rent out
A day, by the way.
A day.
Let's emphasize on a day.
A day.
Because it's not a month.
day.
It's a day.
Well, like we could talk about all day what we do with $1 million a day, but he's spending it on a room out of the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, a 200 square foot room. I saw pictures of it. It is not glamorous. It almost looks like a prison cell. I'm gonna be real. Like,
I mean, does he just
there
have
might
his whole
be a
studio
window.
set up in there, or what's going on?
I don't know
How
if
did-
that's like his sleeping
How would
quarters.
you even like do that though? Like, is there enough outlets? Is there enough ports? How many people did he hire to bring his studio there? Like, there's
Does
no.
he
How
complain
is
when
he
there's a game
finishing?
going on?
How is he
Like, it's in a
finishing an
stadium.
album in a stadium where his studio isn't? Like, did he just? Like, I mean, I assume he has a portable studio.
I do
it's
know,
Kanye West.
I do know that he
But-
has his studio there. He has a personal chef.
How? But
cooking
how
for him
are
and his
you-
team, and then his living quarters, obviously.
How?
But he also wants to host another listening party out of the stadium and is brainstorming for different ways to do it. Because last time he broke records. I think the Apple live stream program that they use had like a record of 3.3 million streamers at a time.
That's kind of crazy.
I think
you should do a
the-
Twitch, dude. If he did a Twitch thing, he would have a Twitch record, 100%. If he live streamed it on Twitch, guaranteed he'd have a live stream record for most viewers, 100%.
The listening party
Why doesn't he
sold
do that?
out in
He's
an
dumb.
hour. Like actual attendance. Like it was an hour and it was sold out. And
He could live stream it on YouTube and Twitch and Facebook.
He could
He
make-
would break so many records and
he
make
could
so much money.
KanyeWest.com and just have a record-breaking.
No, he shouldn't do that because the website would break and nobody would be able to watch it. He should do it on
That is
websites
true.
that already have
That's
dedicated
true.
servers.
I'm just saying, anywhere he went, he would be breaking records for this album.
Oh, yeah.
There's been so much hype, and that brings me to my next question. Do you think it drops on Friday?
No.
I don't think so either.
No.
I think they have a listening party again on Friday and it don't drop. I feel like he got so much negative feedback from the first listening party that's why he didn't drop it.
There were actually two. So he had one that was more private, I think, out in, I think it was L.A. maybe. But then there was the listening party in Atlanta. So I mean, between just those first initially just listening parties, I heard the music wasn't even the same. Like he played different music at each listening
That's what
party.
I'm saying, because he probably got bad feedback. Because I know for a fact he got bad feedback from the other one in the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
I heard a lot of people saying like the music wasn't even like it didn't feel finished. So I feel like he's almost using these as tests, which you should not use listening parties as a test for your music. I don't think that's a good way to do it, considering people are paying to come listen to it.
That is true.
Like,
it's not just show up and listen.
Doesn't make sense. But like, I almost feel like it's gonna be another practice run. It's gonna be like, hey, do you guys like this? No. Okay, well here, I'll wait another week for it.
Try again next week.
Yeah. All right, listening party for $100 of a ticket next week.
I wonder what the betting odds in Vegas are for this album. I'm kind of curious. I might
there's
look that up
probably hella
later.
bets, dude.
Oh, there's definitely bets. I wonder what the over/under is though. Like, do you think people are like actually thinking, or is it a safer bet to just go he's not going to?
It's probably a safer bet for that, just because if you look at so if you're a series bettor, you're always gonna look at the odds. You're gonna look at the past. You're gonna look at what happened in the past, and in the past, there's more not dropped and more late than there is dropped. So that would be, people would probably push for that. But then there's always going to be those underdogs in gambling where they're like, I'm going to vote for the thing that's not.
Yeah, even just put a
necessarily
little
gonna
bit
happen.
in there because your odds are so heavily in the other favor that if you happen to win, you're going to be rolling in some cash.
Oh yeah.
A lot of money to be made on this man's album.
Big facts.
Whether or not it drops, it doesn't even fucking matter. People are making money on that. Sorry. We need a bigger camera angle.
You going to buy the lens?
I might
I'm not
have-
buying the lens. That's just fucking sure.
We need a
Get a
fishbowl lens
fucking
on that bitch.
a wide lens on this
Fishbowl
bitch.
lens.
This lens is already wide as fuck, but because it's pretty close.
It is.
Considering
It
it's
is.
pretty close.
What if we just pushed this wall back?
Oh, yes, with all... Yeah, okay.
Okay,
just
everybody
talking
get up.
bullshit.
Let's do it right now.
Just push. 1, 2, 3.
As hard as you can.
Oh yeah,
Team effort.
it'd probably be better odds of having that done than Kanye's album dropping. Being
I
honest,
will always maintain that Ye lost his mind after he married
Yeah.
Kim.
Dude.
You know what? Great statement. Yes, I agree.
now that he's divorcing Kim, though, do you think it's gonna get any better?
Are they actually getting divorced? Because I feel like they've
I
been
heard it
getting
was-
divorced for like the past year.
Divorce doesn't happen just overnight, too, and with
But
that much money involved,
it could be. It could.
there's
They
so
have
much
good-
money involved and so
They
much.
have good lawyers, right?
Yeah, but the process
The
just isn't
process
overnight.
of divorce is
Divorce can
so
take years.
long.
Some I just off of some stories, like some people find other lovers in the middle of their divorces proceedings. So then it's like, hey, I'm getting divorced. Do you want to be in a relationship? Like it doesn't just happen overnight. You can file for it, but yeah, it doesn't just finish. And with the amount of money they have, where you can spend $1 million a day for a studio, like I'm sure there's a lot of like tedious legal work that they're working on. But do you think it'll change Kanye for good or bad after this? Do you think we ever get the old Kanye back?
I feel like we're gonna get better music.
I agree
I
there.
really feel like he's gonna make better music, just for the simple fact that he'll be less closed-minded. I feel like ever since he started dating Kim, he's been closed-minded in terms of like it's not a bad thing. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, he got hard into religion. He made a whole album about it. Go for it. You know, do your
Express
thing.
yourself.
It's fine.
It's a big deal.
But it's like he's almost kept that and only that for a while now. It's just been like he's been like a transcendent being for a while now. You know what I mean?
I
like
wanna-
even in his
Dragon
even in
energy.
his interviews, he's like not a normal person in sense. Do you know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean. I think a lot of that kind of did take two in the old Kanye with his mom passing, and he kind of blames himself for that. So I mean, there's a lot to Kanye to just call him crazy. I mean, I think is kind of just like
An understatement? No,
yeah,
I'm joking.
just brushing
I'm
over
joking.
like everything that went on in this man's life. That like he's been through a lot. Yeah, he's got a lot of money, but like he's also been through a lot of experiences too. I hope we get some good Kanye out of it though. Like I think it'll be for the better.
Like think about it. People get into a breakup, or in this case, a divorce. They make pretty good music from it.
And it's so public. It's such a public case. Like it's not like you're hiding this thing. Like it's so out in the open. TMZ
Dude, it's a
probably all
publicity
over it.
stunt. It's a
could
publicity
be.
stunt. He's divorcing Kim, gonna make a badass heartbreak album, and he's gonna make so much money, and they're gonna be back
He
together.
already had heartbreaks in 808s. How many heartbreak albums does he need though?
Do you know how many people just make heartbreak albums? That's their
true.
whole niche. Their entire thing. They don't make anything else. Dude
Goals.
just got off a religion hype. He's gonna make a motherfucking heartbreak hype now.
I don't know if Donda. I don't think Donda will be a heartbreak album.
I think it'll be his next one.
No, it'll
Yeah,
be
it'll
it'll be the
probably
one
be the next-
after he divorces Kim.
Yeah, this was probably like him. Like fuck it, I'm going right back into music, and I'm gonna make my best music kind of thing. Because I've
I
heard he's
didn't
got a lot
hear
of
any
names
of
on
them.
there. I haven't either. Like I'm gonna wait for it to drop before I even go listen to like unreleased music from Kanye because I heard it wasn't that finished even. Like the people were
Yeah,
saying
that's
like
what
it
we're
just
saying,
didn't
yeah.
even feel finished, and that obviously is the case because he's back in the stadium that he aired the listening party on to finish it. Like, what do you have to finish if you're doing a listening party? But yeah, I don't know. That was some developments in the Kanye story here. I thought it was something to bring up.
Ashford says he gives it a 50-50. He says a heartless remix.
Heartless remix. Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
That could be a thing.
Let's
Okay,
just
I'd give a
bombard
listen
Kanye
for
for that.
808s and Heartbreak Part 2.
Hey, that's some thinking here.
Sheesh.
I would listen.
All you gotta
to
do
that.
is put a Roman numeral after the end of it. It's a whole new thing, right?
Easy mode.
Easy mode.
Remake the same.
That sounds like God.
Not Yeezy mode. Easy mode.
Easy mode. Ooh,
Yeezy
that,
mode?
you just gave him a
That
whole
would be
album.
a really dope album.
You just gave him a whole album name right there.
Easy.
Trademark.
Easy.
Trademark.
Yeah,
Yeezy,
Kanye, you gotta buy it from us.
You gotta buy that shit from us.
Please. I just want 1 million. You spend it in a day, man.
Yeah, we'll take a half.
No, give me $1 million.
Yeah, actually, we're talking to Kanye. We should just take $1 million.
can
There's
always-
no
I'm a
bargaining
businessman.
here.
We will get this
There's
million.
no motherfucking bargaining.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
next topic,
Next
guys.
topic
That was a
here.
lot about Kanye.
Do you guys want to do country or hip hop day?
Hip hop.
Hip hop day.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll end on the funny one.
We'll end on that one. That one could dive in a little more. But there was a recent day made by Senate. The Senate to have Hip Hop Celebration Day on August 11th. August is also Hip Hop Recognition Month, and November is Hip Hop History Month. So
November's hip hop. I thought this month was also
no.
hip hop history.
August is recognition. November is history.
Okay. Excuse me.
August 11th, 1973, there was a back-to-school jam somewhere in New York, and it was kind of seen by historians as the birth of hip-hop, because basically what they did is just they played a beat, and they passed the mic around, and you could just kind of talk over it or rap, or that's kind of where hip-hop started. It was just have a beat in the background and just let it flow out. So that was kind of something I didn't know until...
That probably started Freestyle Friday right away, too.
Might have been. Do you think it was on a Friday? I don't even know.
What if it was every day of the week?
Should've looked
Could
this
have been
up.
on Friday.
Could have been. Yeah. So that was the August 11th date, but I thought it'd be something cool to bring into CW Hip Hop, do like a This Day in Hip Hop or This Week in Hip Hop, and pick something that was from the previous week leading up to the show. So for the one that I picked for this week was on today's date, August 4th, 1998.
We're definitely going to try to get those royalties.
Notorious B.I.G. married Faith Evans. She was a singer back then, and they had married after meeting a few weeks prior in a photo shoot with Bad Boy, his record label. And to put it lightly, it was not an easy marriage. It helped fuel a lot of beef between Big and Tupac. I guess getting into it here.
Get into it, buddy.
Yeah.
Do it. Get into
Faith
it.
Evans had walked in on Notorious Big and Lil Kim having sex, and apparently she beat the shit out of her.
Intercourse. This is the
Intercourse.
internet.
Yeah,
Remember,
sorry,
we got to be
kids
subtle.
friendly. We got to support the
Intercourse.
kids in school here.
Donate to the... Oh, wait.
we don't have that on.
Donate to the kids.
So yeah, she had walked in on them, I guess beat her ass, and then it later came out that Tupac had sex or intercourse. I'm sorry.
Damn, bro. I'm gonna have a
intercourse
lot
with
of
her.
bleeping to do.
A lot of bleeps. Intercourse with Tupac after a studio session, and it came out in a song, and that's kind of what fueled that beef there. So something I didn't even realize.
Who had intercourse with Pac?
Tupac,
Because you aren't
and
being very
Faith
clear on
Even.
that.
Faith
Okay.
Evans, yes.
So the one that
Biggie's
Notorious
wife.
Big
Yes.
wife. Yeah, okay.
So that's what happened in Today in Hip Hop back in 1994. So I think it'll be a
Great
segment.
one.
I think it'll be a segment that we'll kind of get into.
It's not a
more.
bad one, yeah. I'm cool with that.
We can
I
do
mean,
more.
I was just saying, maybe just don't pick the first thing you see. Try to find a couple things.
I'm gonna be
Was
honest.
this-
Not much happened here.
Okay,
not
okay.
on today's
All
day.
right.
That's why I was
Just
thinking
'cause
do
I-
a week.
Okay.
And I can go back and
Yeah,
like
yeah,
collect
yeah,
a few and be like, all right, which
Yeah,
ones are cool?
yeah. Okay.
Because
That makes sense.
each day we're only gonna have once.
We're
a
just gonna do
week.
that for August, all right? Just because it's hip hop appreciation.
I think it'd be a really
Maybe something we
cool
could throw in.
segment to just start throwing in on like the pods.
I guess.
At least on weeks off
Gives us something
of
to talk
like
about.
Interviews
and
interviews
stuff.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be another topic that we just kind of have worked in with everything else.
Yeah.
Bro, we could just make an album called Yeezy Mode.
we just steal his whole brand.
I feel like that's how you get sued.
No, how would you? How? Yeezy's it's a brand, yeah. But I've seen Gucci and Louis Vuitton on covers before. I've seen people use that brand names in their fucking music all the time.
You're
What are you
not
talking
wrong.
about?
You're not wrong.
Why couldn't we? Like, we're not sponsored by them, so that's like free advertising for them, in a way. We could
Depending.
literally
It
make
depends-
it
it
because it could
depends
be
on
it
how
could
they
be
view
like
it.
it could be called Yeezy Mode, and then we use like Yeezy type beats, and we do like a Yeezy kind of like flow and style. I think that'd be kind of fun. And now that I'm thinking about it, I think that'd be kind of cool.
We're just gonna
And
completely
we could do
cop
like a
Kanye.
Tyler Creator.
What if we drop
one
before
too? That'd
Kanye?
be dope.
It would
know
be
what I mean?
fun to like at least dabble in. I don't know about doing a whole project like that.
No, there's no way I could do a whole project with Kanye.
yeah.
Fuck it, man. I'll do it.
Do it.
That'd be my first album drop.
I wish
called
you
Yeezy
all the
Mode.
luck.
Let's
Let's
call
do it,
him Copycat. That'll be his rap name.
Copycat?
Copycat.
Yeah, since you're gonna make a Yeezy album and then
I'm not gonna copy it.
Tyler, the Creator.
I'm not copying anyway. I'm just. Those are inspirations.
Inspirations.
I get what you're
Whatever
saying.
you call it.
I mean, Lil Baby is the new Lil Wayne, so
Lil Baby's
according
the-
to Lil Baby.
I've heard a couple people say that though, but I don't know. I don't think you should be any previous person. Be yourself.
Be yourself.
Don't
yeah.
compare yourself
Don't
to
compare
others,
yourself.
guys.
You're just gonna be. That kind of gets into the whole auto tune with T-Pain and how Akon was saying, "Hey, you're ruining music." And it's like, well, what? Are we just going to keep making the same stuff each and every year? Like, you got to change it at some point. So, yeah.
Yeah, so adding new
T-Pain, that goes
variants.
into another topic. I don't know if you guys saw this or not. I think I might have shared it with the Instagram stories on our Instagram. But T-Pain had a live stream, I think it was just a couple weeks ago even, where he was like yelling at his chat, where it's like, music is the same.
Dude.
Do something different.
I love that video.
He's
Dude.
like yelling and slamming on the desk. He's
already
like,
two
"Do
people called the baby
Yeah,
doing
there
it."
are already fucking babies. There's too many goddamn babies. Do something different. No, seriously,
I get what he was
love
saying.
that
People gave
video.
him hate for it, but I
I
get what
thought
he's
it was
saying.
good. It was entertaining.
Dude, I every time it
I
comes
love
on my
T-Pain
timeline, I
so
watch
much.
it.
I
Okay,
fucking
so I
love
see
T-Pain.
both sides of the argument on it. Of do what makes you happy. Obviously, if you want to go and copy someone, I mean, fuck it, do it.
Yeah,
If that's what
whatever.
makes you happy, go ahead. But
No, don't everybody copy everybody. Just do
we need some originality out here.
Jesus Christ.
That's what I love about CW Hip Hop though, is the amount of originality and like unique voices I hear.
Facts.
Like you can maybe hear some influence from
go
other
listen
people.
To Blackheart Monte. If you're looking for something unique, go listen to Blackheart Monte.
Blackheart Monty.
God, he goes
Zachy
crazy.
P.
Zachy P.
Zildjian.
He's
for
bringing some
sure.
storytelling back.
Damn.
Like,
Azzy Lee's got some really good stuff
Like,
too. That's
and he's different. He's unique. Oh yes. And you want to talk about unique? Aaron Ham.
Ham is
You want to talk
very
about unique? Aaron fucking Ham. Go
And
look
I
up Aaron
have
Ham.
never seen someone so motivated.
And he's so consistent. It's crazy.
it's like every day he's got a song coming out.
Literally.
It's nuts.
Literally every day. He'll send us one on CW. No hate at him at all.
No.
Keep sending me music.
Love your
Love
dedication.
it. But you're sending me a song every day, and you're like, "Yo, listen to this, share this." It's like, "Oh, I will," but like at the same time, slow down.
CW Hip Hop, not the ham station.
Yeah, I know that.
It's not ham
Again,
radio.
no hate, but
Oh
seriously.
my god, it's
I'm glad
not
you-
ham radio.
Oh my.
This
Yo,
guy.
yo, Aaron,
Aaron,
you
if you're
listen to
listening.
this Album, ham radio.
Oh, that's not
That
a
is
bad
a
idea.
fantastic, bro.
$1 million for it.
$1 million fucking dollars.
I'm just
Yes,
playing.
pay us. No, I'm joking.
I feel
We
that
need-
catastrophe.
We need monies. We broke.
All right, so getting into another topic here. Country music has been found to have more drug references than any other genre, including rap. And this is from addictions.com.
What's up, Bobby?
They
How's it going,
had
bro?
a
How's it going?
average of all the songs for all genres,
Facts.
and
It's so
country
funny.
has a mention of 1.6 per song for some sort of drug. They did a lot. It was alcohol, weed, cocaine, meth, ecstasy, literally pretty much any drug, and they were mentioning it. They counted it. So country has an average of 1.6 mentions. Rock has 1.1 mentions per song, and rap and hip hop had less than 1 mention per song. Which I don't entirely get how you can have less than a mention, but if you're doing averages, that's how it is. But when you look
That's
into
exactly what I was saying, though. I don't get how they put decimals in it.
yeah.
But whatever.
So it was the average with it. So
like-
it's a misleading title though, because when you dig a little deeper, individual artists totally dominate within the hip hop genre, because 5 out of the 7 substances were dominated by hip hop artists, and that's substances that they're referencing. So it was like weed, alcohol, coke, all that. It was just 5 out of the 7 were pretty much hip hop artists. Weed and cocaine were the most referenced with 30% and 20%. And then looking at the top artists, 9 out of the 10 were hip hop artists as well. So it's a little deceiving, but I think the reason why it says country is the number one is because it's been around longer. Like it's had
Well, and you
how
were
many
talking
years?
about clickbait before. Like that's literally what it is.
Clickbait. But
That's-
you also had the hippie revolution
'Cause, of course, as
in
soon
the
as-
60s and 70s. That had a lot
As soon
of...
as somebody sees country music, like picture the headline: country music outweighs rap in drug affiliation.
It got me to click and read.
Exactly. Like when you told it to me, I was like, wait. And then I thought about it, I'm like, of course, alcohol. Like it makes sense.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like it catches your ear. You're
It
like,
does.
wait, what?
Yeah, I would definitely suggest going and looking at the study over at addictions.com. It was on Rolling Stones and a couple other places, but it was kind of interesting just kind of looking at the dissection of music as a whole and how much drugs actually influence the space, because I would say pretty much a majority of the music is influenced and people start because of it, whether it's a hard spot or they just kind of get motivated for it. It's kind of something hard to run from.
It was a good clickbait title for a pretty good article, though. Like,
was it a good article?
Overall, yeah, it had really good information.
They actually
on it,
did dive into it.
Yeah,
okay.
I personally liked what I heard from Jacob. I didn't read it myself, but he was kind of explaining the whole thing to me, and I was like, yeah, no, this is a cool topic, and it also helps with like going into the clickbait stuff. That's something that I think a lot of artists are trying to work on doing. Like I see Ace Wild,
of course,
starting to tap into that a little bit more, and like I think it's something that
controversy gets eyes.
Yeah, adding some controversy and stuff honestly gets more people onto your music and stuff. And so
of course, I mean, controversy's always been a good way to get publicity. That's literally like, think about beefs or rap battles. That's literally what
economy,
it is.
Yeah, any attention's, I guess, it's absolute value. Like it's
literally
not really negative or anything. Like you just get attention in this attention economy,
and it's like it's positive either way.
Well, and that's like how
I wouldn't say it's all positive.
Yeah. I mean, that's
like
how
the baby's attention
positive,
right now
though.
is not necessarily good attention.
But the thing about it, over time it will be, because as long as
if he comes back from it, yes.
Over time it will be. That's how that publicity works, though. It might be negative in the moment, but over time your name is said more. It's subconsciously put into people's minds. It's also plastered everywhere. It's
but
in the end,
from a lot of
it
festivals.
is good. Okay, and
so that's a lot of money.
And then people are talking about that.
But
his name is in people's mouths. But over time he will be. His name is in people's mouths. That's what you want.
Big thing is, as long as his apology is taken well and he shows growth from it, I think is something that a lot of our generation overlooks. They're like, oh, you said this way back then. Fuck you. And it's like, no.
Fuck you.
Take it back a step. Have they grown since that time? Are they better people now? Because you need to give people that chance to grow. If you don't give people that chance to grow, you're creating really toxic society that's really fucking gross.
Yeah.
Cancel culture is disgusting.
He would know a thing about toxicity.
I don't know what you mean. Rude.
I'm joking.
Speaking of toxic, do you guys remember
Britney Spears?
This guy.
Same wavelength. Oh, that was perfect. I literally instantly just thought of that. I thought he was gonna like make a joke. To be honest, I thought he was gonna be like,
no.
Britney Spears, because there's actually controversy with Britney Spears right now.
There's a lot of Britney Spears coming back.
So much bullshit is on her plate right now. It's kind of dumb. Like I feel
bad.
I feel very bad.
I feel bad for her.
Like it's fucked. She's getting so fucked over in so many ways. It's kind of insane.
By her own fucking dad.
Her own family,
Yeah,
and her own
family.
everything that like owns her, all the labels, all the
lawyer that was
sponsorship,
supposed to be in her,
the lawyer, her dad, all fucking her over for like literally no
really
reason.
Hope she gets out of it.
I do too.
Seriously, because that
Free Britney.
And if she, free fucking Britney till I die. On God,
That poor
like,
woman.
Dude.
Yeah,
it's kind of
let's
crazy
not
to wrap
dive
my head
into
around.
that,
Let's not get into the
It's,
Britney.
it's crazy.
But
There's a lot of shit with Britney going on. That's for sure.
Martin Shkreli.
It's Britney,
Do you remember?
bitch.
Do you remember who Martin Shkreli is?
I don't.
Martin Shkreli. No.
It sounds Shkreli sounds familiar.
You might recognize his face. He was voted most punchable face back in like 2017, I think.
Where does this come from? Did they just...
I'm gonna explain it to you because Martin
okay.
Shkreli was the big pharma executive who increased the price of EpiPen by 700%.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yes, you
Actually, yeah.
You
That makes
remember
his
him.
face more punchable without me even seeing his face.
You know what though? The crazy part is he didn't get in trouble for any of that.
Of course he didn't.
The reason he got in trouble, and it's going to tie back into the story here, he scammed a bunch of rich people out of their money, and then he got arrested, and he now owes the state $7.36 million.
Isn't that what a Ponzi scheme is?
I think it was a Ponzi scheme.
I think that's what that.
Yeah,
Isn't that what that is? Where you?
He was taking investor money.
Exactly,
and then
but it was for
giving
himself.
Any,
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he got caught for that, and now he's in a bunch of legal issues. I think he's sitting in jail for like 7 years or something like that. But he was in possession of a lot of things, and the government took them. But this one specific item, it was a Wu-Tang Clan album called "Once Upon a Time in Shaolin." It was a
Wu-Tang for life.
It was a 20th year anniversary release. It was only one made. It had some features from some of the original members from the group of Wu-Tang, and it was in a box of silver and nickel. Like it looks pretty legit and like something that's valuable. But we don't know what it was sold for to recover their costs because it was sold to an unknown buyer for an unknown amount. To
A disclosed amount? or was it like not supposed to be unknown?
They didn't disclose it at all because it was all sold
Or
just
undisclosed. I mean, yeah,
undisclosed,
my bad,
just
my
to get
bad.
funds back from the legal fees here.
So to clarify, it was the only record pressed
It was the only one
for that album?
For that album, it's not
Okay.
even online.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my god.
So he was the only one, and he had so much money from fucking people.
That's
over
literally
with the,
priceless. Then at that point.
Yeah, somehow they sold it, but they only made one. It was this whole big thing. People were talking about when he bought it, that it was like, oh, now nobody's ever gonna fucking hear it again. But they sold it to get the money back, and now we don't even know who owns it anymore.
I
So
would
it
fucking
might be lost forever.
Before I sold it, I would have burned like recorded it all onto a drive, put it on, and then released it, made people pay for it so they could listen to it on their devices. You know what I mean? Like then
I'm wondering
you
what
give
the law
him
would
you
be
give him
about
like a
for
Google
distribution,
Drive.
But yeah,
Well, I mean, he's the only one that owns it, right? And
But
Wu-Tang
does
Clan.
he own distribution rights?
Yeah, he would still have to own distribution rights.
Like
Just
you can't,
'cause you own
you
a record
can't buy a
label.
CD.
Keep it on the wall.
Yeah, that'd be
Oh yeah,
nice.
so he can go to prison for longer time and owe more money.
Exactly. It's just a bigger Ponzi scheme at that point.
I mean, it's nothing he
what's up,
hasn't
Mo
dabbled
City?
in.
What's
But like
up,
we would do that because we
Brand
like
Mix?
hip hop.
How's it going?
But if you bought that thing
Hope you guys are
for
having a good
X
day.
amount of money, millions of dollars, and now you're just gonna be giving it out, and you're making that thing less valuable that you put money into. So I mean, I get why he didn't. It sucks for a music fan who wants to hear it, but
Okay, maybe not distribute it, but like I would have at least like recorded it so I still had it. In a way, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
true.
Because then you still have technically a copy.
But I think once you get to a point of like the money and status, it's not that you just want to listen to it. You're like, I have this. You cannot. And
Well, of
it's
course.
like he probably might be a Wu-Tang Clan fan, but even if he's not, he's just probably like, I own this. You can't. Ha ha. Neener neener. Like
Neener.
neener. Like that's the
Oh,
vibe I
Jesus
get from
Christ.
him. Is like that schoolboy
Neener,
bullied on
Whatever
Yo, what's up, Ben?
the
Welcome.
money brings, like
Hope you're having a good day
just
today.
flexing.
Yeah, just flexing. Buy what I can. I got all this money now.
Gross.
But yeah, so that was something. Government stepping into hip hop twice with the Hip Hop Celebration Day and selling the Wu-Tang Clan album. Do you think we'll ever hear it? Do you think it'll ever get leaked?
No.
I doubt it.
You doubt it?
And even if it does, I probably won't even hear about it.
You won't even hear about it. I'm sure you'll hear about
I'm
that.
sure that would be something that
You would
make
definitely
so?
hear about that. That'd
big
be all over
news.
hip hop.
Yeah,
Okay.
Hip hop news.
Okay.
that'd be awesome though.
Yeah. I'm not holding my breath. I think Donda will drop before I hear the Wu-Tang Clan album.
Oh well, yeah.
What's up, fam? Much love to y'all. Keep going crazy. Yo,
Within
you
the
keep
next
going crazy
2
too,
years.
man. We love your fucking music on the station, bro. Hell yeah, Mo City.
Yeah, so I think we're getting close to the end of the live podcast here. If you guys want to tune in while we do this each and every week, you can go to our Instagram at CWHipHop, interact with us in the comments there.
Yes.
That's why you hear Ty off on the mic there.
I'd be
just kind of
talking every once in a
talking
while.
to people in the live stream there. We got the camera going, so it's going to be up on YouTube soon. We're working
Let's put
on
quotes around soon.
Soon?
Let's just put quotes
To
around
be
it.
determined.
Yeah, it's
It's a project.
I have 25 of them to edit and put up.
and each and every week gets another. Yeah, we
Fuck,
gotta get into that, but it's coming. It's coming.
Can we should start making money so we can like hire an editor.
Bro, I'm literally working on that right
yeah.
now. I'm like, business plan needs to get done so I
Hey,
can
does
get some
anybody want to edit
advertisements.
our videos for?
For free, yeah. You can put your name
Jesus,
on it.
I have too many things to do.
But do
I
it for
can't edit
free,
these fucking
please.
Videos.
I was thinking about getting into some video editing or something.
Have
taking it-
fucking fun. You think uploading
Yeah,
these
I
things
know.
and
I was
just putting
thinking to
you
get
think just
something
putting the
off your plate.
audio into a limiter and uploading it is hard? Yeah, have fun editing
I
a
didn't say it
whole
was hard.
video and
It's
then
just a little
exporting it.
tedious.
Again, tedious. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Have fun
Well,
editing
he's
a video.
like, hey, you want to watch that show
Have
afterwards?
fun.
I'm like, bro, I got things.
Have
Back
fun.
when
Fun.
I did
See,
YouTube
when you're-
was horrible,
when you're
and
doing
I
the
did barely
tedious-
get any editing.
You think that's tedious? All you have to do is press a couple buttons and then wait a little while. You don't be waiting when you're editing. You're
that's
constantly
fair.
doing something.
That's fair.
There's no waiting.
And
other
it's
than
all little things just to make it so it looks perfect.
and like
it
you're
just-
always going back and rewatching the same shit you just watched, and it's like, is it lining up? Is it looking good? Does it tie into everything?
Does it make sense?
Does it make sense? And it's like, no, it doesn't make sense. But you just posted it.
Dude, I feel that.
Hope nobody notices.
Oh God.
But yeah, so we have all our socials. Soon we'll
much
get the video up
shit,
there.
bro.
This, although Instagram, you can watch it.
Yeah, we have it
Right
uploaded
away.
on Instagram right away.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
All the podcasts and live DJs that we do on Instagram Live, they're uploaded literally. I if it's not the day of, I'll upload it the next day.
Yep, and podcast is out on Spotify,
Right
Apple
away.
Podcasts. I
Yep.
get that uploaded right before we leave here.
So you can listen to it on Spotify, SoundCloud, and Apple Music, or Apple Podcasts.
Apple
yeah.
Podcasts. Live DJ is up on SoundCloud. It is also on CWHipHop.com from 10 a.m. until noon.
Every day.
Each and every day. So if you want to listen to it there, if you can fit it in to your daily schedule. I know everybody's probably busy. We're all fucking busy. So we
Well, like
appreciate
Katash-
any time you guys can listen
Catastrophe
to.
came in before. He said he missed the live DJ because it was the last hour of work. So
Gotta move back to 8
I
now.
was gonna say, fuck, dude. We're not doing that,
Fuck that.
Jacob.
Staying up
No,
till
dude.
10 o'clock doing this.
7 is the last
We would have
time.
no interviews then. Nobody would want to come in for an interview because they'd be here till fucking noon.
No, I get
or
that.
noon, midnight.
It'd be here till noon.
Well, we used to do this at 5. Like, I used to get off an hour before work.
Is
and then
it
try to
nap
do this at
time,
5, and
boys?
then we went to 6, and
It's
now we're at
mobile
7.
money
This is
time.
the last one.
Shout out to Ludwig.
Shout out to Ludwig. All right, we're probably going to end this one here. You
All right,
can find
guys. I
me
hope you
on-
had a great time coming to this podcast. We really appreciate all the love. Keep it up with the social love. We've been getting some pretty damn good interaction.
Yes.
And come into the live streams. I know I'm a little close to my mic right now. Come into the live
Okay, I
streams.
cut it when I edit.
Fuck me. I'm loud.
You are
We're-
really
hey.
loud compared to everything.
I don't get it.
It's so funny.
Where can the listener
I've
find you
always
at?
been loud. You can find me across the world. I am Mr.
What are you, in
Worldwide.
China?
People in the building, Mr. Worldwide.
Nah, you can find me on Instagram at Garke Gains, GarkeGainz, and pretty much every other platform at Garke. I just make a lot of stupid ass content. So if you like stupid ass content, come on, check me
He's
out.
your man.
And I make a lot of graphic design. You guys need some graphic design done? I got you.
Prizm, where can the listener find you at?
You can find me on Instagram as prizmrap, Prizmrap. It's the best place to contact me, honestly.
For studio time,
Also,
features, all
studio
that.
time, features. I'm really looking to get on some more features. So if you hit me up about that, I'll probably be doing them for pretty cheap for the next couple weeks. So make sure to hit me up. Also, if you want any mixing done on your music, hit me up about that. Bank, where can they find you?
You can find me on Facebook and Instagram at bvnc9to5, and then Twitter at IamBVNC. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at CWHipHop. We also have our YouTube.
Twitter, Loom, YouTube,
Snapchat,
SoundCloud, Spotify.
If you got a social media, we're probably on it.
Just anything that has a search bar. Just look up social media or
Google, wherever,
just
anywhere.
look up CW Hip Hop. Anything with a search bar. Just look it up and you'll find it. It's easy.
All right, should we wrap up
It's
this shit show?
hey, it's Yeezy.
It's easy.
That's all you gotta do. Just look up CW Hip Hop
Bye.
on any search bar. It's easy. It's Yeezy peasy.
Oh, Jesus.
That's another good
Oh
top.
my God. All right.
Yeezy, you're
we are
killing us.
ending this.
Have a great rest of your day, guys.
Yes, we're doing it.
Thank you for joining in. We appreciate it.
Tune in next
Blessed
Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard
Namaste.
Time. Peace.
Namaste.
Namaste. Peace.